Yes. Where's Mr. Zungu? Is he on the oath? The is not yet here. He is here. Oh, okay, fine.
Accused number 1 and number 3 to bring the following before the attention of the court, but with the concurrence of accused number 2, 4, and 5. And that is also with the concurrence of their defense counsel. They are saying that they are very concerned about the serious allegation that was raised against them with no specific indications to who actually said what was alleged that it was said.
What is the allegation?
The court to remember that just before we could adjourn yesterday, there was a concern that was raised by the state to the effect that there was a whisper that came from the accused dog assisting the witness who is currently in the box there with as he was trying to stretch his mind to find out or to remember who the policeman they wanted to talk about, as he gave his description, but he apparently then remembered that it was a certain Mr. X, but he mentioned his name a lot. So he said it in Zulu. That's when I said, well, there's a problem with regard to Zulus being unable to pronounce the word ha, 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 ha. But then the state stood up and said, apparently there was a whisper that came from the accused dog assisting this witness to remind him who that policeman could have been, my lord. So they are saying that creates a very uncomfortable bench on themselves, because, and they're saying that even the court remarked that is not for the first time that it has been happening. The court also said that on the testimony of Mr. Buthelezi, there were some gestures that were made that some other people, their throats would be cut and so forth and so forth and so forth, my lord. So they are then saying the state does not have to come up with this open-ended allegation. They specifically need to indicate as to who that person is, who they accused that actually whispered to this witness. And they are also saying that if that was a gesture, this courtroom is full of cameras, my lord. And let the cameras be scrolled back to identify the potential, the person or the accused who might have assisted this witness to remember the name that he was trying to remember. But more importantly, they are also saying that there are microphones all over the courtroom, my lord, specifically on the dock on which they are seated. There is also a microphone that would have been able to pick up that whispering, my lord. So they are saying it's not fair just to come up with an allegation of that nature without specific details as to who said those and whatever, my lord. That is basically their concern.
Ngaphambi kokuthi siqale baba umnisi uveza-ke okuphuma kunina-ke ngahlanu kusuka kule nyanga umsolo wokuqala kuyofica-ke kwesihlanu ukuthi-ke izolo-ke ngathi umnumzana umnesi noma u-advocate umnesi ebekhuluma naye-ke ufakazi kube kunala ufakazi ebenenkinga khona-ke ukuthi akhumbule umuntu kodwa-ke useze wamkhumbula walisho lelo gama kodwa-ke kuthe kusenjalo umbuso wabe usuyasukuma-ke u-advocate ubaloyi washo ukuthi-ke uyatshelwa-ke ukuthi noma utsheliwe ukuthi-ke ukhona-ke la ngasemuva-ke esho-ke kunala abasolwa osize ufakazi ukuthi-ke akhumbule manje ku-advocate umnisi-ke udlulisele enkantolo ukuthi-ke ngikhulumile naye msolo wokuqala kanye nowesithathu njengoba yena emele bona kodwa-ke ukhona-ke umsolo wesibili wesine kanye nowesihlanu kona-ke lokho nabameli babo ukuthi-ke aniphathekile kahle yinkulumo yayizolo eshiwo umbuso nokuthi-ke futhi naye umehluleli ubese naye esho-ke ukuthi asikona okokuqala kwenzeka-ke lokho nangaphambilini kubufakazi bakhe ubuthelezi lokho kakwe kwenzeka so useyadlulisa-ke u-advocate umnisi kwinkantolo ukuthi-ke leyo nto eyenzekile izolo akusiyona into eyaniphatha kahle niyasho-ke futhi niyicelela nokuthi-ke kunamakhamera khona-ke la enkantolo uma kuwukuthi-ke kungadlalwa wona-ke noma kuyiwe kuwona-ke umbuso ukwazi ukusho ukuthi ubani okushilo lokho kodwa-ke ningabe sike kuhlanganiswe kuthiwe-ke yinto ebuye ngasemuva kunenaleyo.
But if it becomes an issue, the footage can be viewed and as well as the recording. I think that will then put the matter to rest. But as I say, if it becomes an issue.
Is anybody accusing these accused of having whispered the name to Mr. Zungu?
Yes. Well, what we put in record is that there was a whisper coming from behind.
From behind?
Yes. There was a long pause when the witness had to remember the name of the concerned police officer, and we then put in record that there is a whisper. But as I say, if it becomes an issue, my lord, the footage is there, it can be viewed.
I don't think it's necessary. Even I prefaced my remarks by saying, if it is true, you remember that, Mr. Robinson, please? If it is true, unless one of the accused in the dock say, it's me, fine. But I said, if it is true, so let's